The church bells rang at exactly 7:15 a.m. By 7:17, 16-year-old Rachel Lane was already late for her morning jog, a ritual she never missed. The sun hadn't risen yet, and fog blanketed the sleepy streets of Millstone, a tight-knit town where everyone knew everyone. But this morning, Rachel would vanish, and by sundown, whispers would begin. Because the town already knew who did it. They just refused to say his name. Her disappearance wasn't a mystery. It was a secret one buried deep in fear, power, and guilt. Welcome to Millstone, where silence is deadlier than the crime. Rachel's mother found her phone on the front steps, screen cracked, flashlight on. Her running shoes were missing, but her headphones lay tangled in blood-stained grass just 2 blocks from the main road. The police showed up, barely. Millstone had 1 sheriff, 2 deputies, and no working dash cams. By noon, search parties were out. By 6 p.m., the story made regional news. But inside Millstone, no one seemed shocked, no tears, no panic. People locked their doors, lowered their blinds, and said nothing. Then came the first inconsistency. Sheriff Hank Clausen told reporters Rachel's last location pinged off the water tower, but the phone's GPS showed movement away from the tower toward the edge of the woods. When her Fitbit data leaked, it showed a spike in heart rate at 7:22 a.m. followed by a dead stop 2 minutes later. Like she had seen someone she knew, trusted. Then everything went black. The woods were searched. Helicopters hovered. Divers went into Millstone Lake. Nothing. That's when whispers turned into knowing glances. Silent stares, and one name behind every locked lip: Tyson Moore, the ex-football star, the mayor's nephew, and Rachel's former tutor. Tyson had a record sealed when he was 17. He once stalked a girl from the next county over. She got a restraining order. He violated it twice, but in Millstone he was untouchable. Rachel had recently told a friend Tyson made her nervous, that he'd shown up uninvited. Watched her run from his porch window. Texted her at 3 a.m. Her friend told her to report it. Rachel said she tried. Sheriff Clausen lost the paperwork. And now, Rachel was gone. 10 days in, Rachel's body was found, face down in the lake, hands bound with her own shoelaces. Still wearing her school hoodie. Autopsy: blunt force trauma to the back of the head. The town held a vigil, but behind every candle flicker was a look of guilt. Here's where it got worse. The hoodie had Tyson's fingerprints. He was brought in, questioned, then released in under 2 hours. No charges. No arrest, because just 72 hours earlier, Sheriff Clausen received a $50,000 anonymous donation to the department. The money traced back to a foundation run by Tyson's uncle, Mayor Grant Moore. That's when Rachel's older sister, Marissa, broke. She went online, posted every message Rachel ever sent, including 1 audio clip. Just days before she disappeared, Rachel recorded a voice note: "If anything happens to me, it's Tyson. Everyone knows. But no one will say it. Not here." The video went viral. Within hours, TikTok, Reddit, and YouTube lit up with theories. The hashtag justice for Rachel trended nationwide. Suddenly, the town couldn't hide anymore. Marissa didn't stop. She got a lawyer, filed for federal investigation, even filed a civil lawsuit, and just when the world thought Millstone might finally crack, the second girl went missing. Same age, same jogging path, same haunting silence, except this time there were no fingerprints. And Tyson had an alibi. He was already in a mental health facility. placed there by his uncle just 2 days before. So if Tyson didn't do it, was he covering for someone else all along? Was the town hiding more than one predator? And how far were they willing to go to protect them? The answers lie deeper in Millstone's shadows, but the real question isn't who did it. It's why they all stayed quiet. Part 2 coming soon.